Whoa, welcome to Wrestle Cram. This is your boy, your host with the most, but humble. I do mean humble, D Dostro Novice, aka Derek, and I'm here with episode 7 of My Two Cent. Now, a lot of people, if you don't know what the My Two Cent story is or the episode, the show is about, where have you been living? Have you been living under a rock for 7 weeks? Goodness gracious. This show is about me just talking, coming off the rip. I have no script. There's no tablet here. I'm just talking off of the dome. This is my personal insight on a particular and specific topic. This episode. Oh, you like my Mandalorian shirt? Like I got a new one. It makes me look kind of buff, but trust me, I am still fat. I got some information I'm gonna give y'all eventually. It's not gonna be on this episode. It's not gonna be on this because I don't like to promote a lot of stuff on these episodes. But I will let y'all know I got something coming up where it's me and working out. Okay, but anyway, before we go into the show, I want to show you some stuff. I got some more stuff. Some more memorabilia, some figurines and stuff up. I saw this. It was $10. I'm not a Fortnite person per se, but I like this. It was pretty cool or whatnot. I'm more of an Apex Legends person when I do play Apex. But I got that. It was $10. And also, if you do know me, I am a huge, and I do mean huge, Fallout fan. I am a big Fallout fan. And I got me a Fallout 76 lanyard. Got me a little lanyard. Nice little lanyard there. So I got that. I think that was $10. So I'm like, why is lanyard so expensive? I never, goodness gracious. I mean, that's like a gallon of gas right now. Goodness gracious. But anyway, I digress. But if you like the show, watch the show. Please watch the show. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you think that thumbs up is beneath you, go ahead and hit that sub. And if you have already hit that sub and you like the content, I have so many other videos in the 3-month span of me doing this. Go ahead and hit that notification bell. I do 5 core shows every single week, including this one, and we're going to get into it right now. I'm a huge fan of MJF. I'm a huge fan of CM Punk. You already know CM Punk is my favorite wrestler of all time. He is my Mount Rushmore. He is the George Washington of the Mount Rushmore. And a lot of things I can tell you about CM Punk. One of the things that I truly enjoyed was his pipe bomb. He is a great tacticianer when it comes to mic skills and his wrestling ability as well. But when the pipe bomb hit, I wanted to know more about CM Punk, so I dug into a lot of his promos, his wrestling, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, he's the only person to give John Cena a 5-star match as of right now, and John Cena is an all-time great. He is a Hogan level caliber person. So when MJF gave his pipe bomb, it was kind of a little different, but if you break it down bit by bit, it was about 9 minutes, but if you break it down bit by bit, even Jim Cornette, who I respect times 12, he agrees with me, or I agree with him because he brought his video out first. I've already said this. If you're an athlete, if you're a person who does any type of physical stuff for money, physically stuff for money, you should get your money up front all day, every day, or whatnot. Especially if you are at the height and the caliber and you're doing above and beyond work. You should get your money. I'm not afraid to say that, and I'm not mad at some of these rookies who have destroyed their contract and their next season they want a bigger contract. Can't be mad at them. Can't be mad at basketball players who have done above and beyond work and they want a bigger contract. Um, Injuries happen, you might be out, so get your money up front. And if you can't get your money, then you bitch about it. You become a diva. Can't be mad at that. I myself, if I was a professional athlete and I'm doing above and beyond, I mean crazy stuff, then my arms are looking really good. But anyway, but if I'm doing these type things and I am an elite athlete, then of course I want my money. So if you have not seen the MJF pipe bomb, pause my video, go see the pipe bomb. I mean, everybody has it, and he talks about particular things, and I'm gonna get into it, but I will let you know that I think this pipe bomb will help AEW in the short run and in the long run. Okay, what AEW does, they do a lot of what they pick a lot of WWE stuff and storylines, and they kind of make it a little bit better. That's the reason probably why I like AEW, because they do pick a lot of things, and this is one of them where CM Punk was very unhappy and he wanted change. The same thing with MJF. MJF truly, he just wants change. He truly wants change. Do I think that this is a work or shoot? I don't care. At this moment, I don't even care anymore if it's a work or shoot. What I think that what he talked about, number one, he talked about, and I'm not, because once again, I don't have any notes. I'm not going off of top to bottom. I'm just saying what I'm thinking now. He talked about that Tony Khan is a owner, but before he's an owner, he's a fan. If you look at the very first All In, he was in before they even had the show, and they had the actual AEW wrestling organization. He was a fan. He was up there. He enjoys Kenny Omega. He loves Cody Rhodes. He loves the Young Bucks. He's a huge wrestling fan first and foremost. MJF was upset because he's literally saying that you need to take that out of the equation and just be a owner. Bill Cowher, one of the greatest coaches of all time, I think I've already said this. He says players play and coaches coach. So if you're an owner, be an owner first. It's okay to be a fan, but you are the booker. You're the last stop. The buck stops with Tony Khan. So if you have those huge favoritisms, then of course you're gonna keep having Britt Baker as the as the champion, the Young Bucks as the tag champions. You had Kenny Omega as the longest reigning world champion. You had Hangman Page as the champion or whatnot. And then let's go into that where we have where he talks about the WWE. Now, this is the thing that baffles me or whatnot. There are people, not Jon Moxley, we're talking about people that just came from the WWE, and now they have these contracts that are even bigger than MJF's or whatnot. That is not cool. That is disrespectful, because he already said that he is number 2 when it comes to the ratings. Everybody watches him before. I mean, it's CM Punk first, then it's him. Most of those people that came from WWE are not even close. To even touching MJF or whatnot. I mean, once again, I am not mad at the Keith Lees, the Miros, the Swerve Stricklands. I'm not mad at any of those people for getting your money. But if I'm one of the originals and I'm making you the most money, why am I not making that money or whatnot? I can't be mad at him for that. Also, once again, I can't be mad at the WWE people that are coming over and getting these crazy contracts as well. I can't be mad at no other side. The only side that I'm frustrated with is with Tony Khan, because you're the buck. The buck stops with you. So, also, he talks about his wrestling style. I enjoy his wrestling style. I've never had an issue with MJF's wrestling style. He talks about where he doesn't dump people on their head. He's a very safe worker. He wants everybody to be good in his match. With every match he's had, he has not done these crazy stunts that some other people do. Now, once again, I can't. One of the best matches I've seen was the Young Bucks and the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers on last week's Rampage. It's a lot of head dumping. It's a lot of craziness. MJF is more of a grappler, so I mean, I can't. He tells you, like, I'm not here to dump people on their head. I'm here to have them have a successful life after wrestling, and you're not in the wheelchair. He also talks about, that it's too buddy in the locker room. That's absolutely correct. WCW, it was too buddy in the locker room. You had too many people that had these crazy contracts and these so much stroke in WCW that nobody could be touched, especially Hulk Hogan and of course Kevin Nash. They could not be touched. So now I grabbed all that. I'm gonna put that to the side. Now this is why I think that this is gonna work for. I got two things. This is why it's gonna work for AEW in the short run and in the long run. I think this is going to help Tony Khan become a better a booker and a better manager and a better owner. You have your number two person in your company that is telling you, hey, this is not working. And this is why it's not working. So, the only thing that I can talk about is that, no, you've already talked to MJF. Now it's time to talk to the executives. Now it's time to talk to the people that's not even in the camera. It's time to talk to those people and say, hey, something isn't right. And we can grow on this. Number two, this can be one of the greatest works of all time. It can be one of the greatest shoots of all time. And the reason why is because we saw it already. We saw it with the Summer of Punk. I'm happy that MJF has been taken down from the roster. All his merch has been taken care of. Now, if this is a work, which I think it is, he comes back. He comes back as a face. We don't get Tony Khan as a on-screen official. We don't need that. But the powers that be are going against MJF. And he comes back as a face. And he runs through the company. And he eventually... And he's a chaser. He's a chaser for the belt for at least a year. He comes back. He finally wins the belt. I think that will be one of the biggest things that AEW could ever do. Also, in the long run, now we can talk about where these contracts are. Once again, I'm a huge fan of mostly everybody that came from WWE to AEW, but we need to make sure that we're taking care of the people that are actually giving you money, that's putting money into the company. Now, I'm not a owner. I don't know anything about contracts, but if you see that your person, one of your people that is the highest level and the highest channel rankings, and you're getting these other people, maybe we can talk extension, but the extension is not as big, but the money is big because you see it. Now, he's going through the same rabbit hole as WCW where he's signing these people and you're getting less money. Now, if I don't see the potential in you becoming a champion, not even the world champion, but if I don't see you as a champion, then what is the point of me giving you all of this money and I don't see the potential yet? So, be good to your people. especially the people that's actually giving you money. I will never shit on a wrestler for grieving, and it's a legit grieve. Never. And I was just talking to some of my friends, and everybody agrees with Jim Cornette and me, and of course Steven Larson, and Brian Zane. I think everybody agrees with what's going on. I think we're in unison of what's going on. So, y'all, I mean, whether he stays or he leaves, if this is a work or a shoot, I don't care. But I think this pipe bomb truly will help them in the short term and in the long term. Tony Khan, look at the video. Look at the video. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Until then, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.